We'll see you again. And no matter where we go, we'll be thinking of you, little one. Don't you dare talk to him like that. We came here seeking aid, and you insult my friends?
Yes, once again, no appreciation for my years of civility.
Oh, you expect me to feel sorry for you? After everything you've done. Or rather, haven't done. We won't fail. Which is more than I can say about you as a father.
Real Vermalock wood. Your father has gold standard taste. It's easy to act noble. Just be a bit of a shit and wear what everyone else is wearing. I've known many people with money and titles. They're definitely not worth you. To dispatch the very dragons that chased you away, sir.
And you are?
Percival Frederickstein von Musil-Koloski de Rollo III of the Royal House of Whitestone. I assume you've heard how Vox Machina slayed one of the dragons. We've come for an ancient weapon said to lie in the Shade Murk. You should be proud. Your son and daughter are leading the fight against the Chroma Conclave.
I didn't want your help. That creature, it was drawn to me. You saw it too. It's this armor. The matron. I don't know what's happening, but it's like I'm headed in a different direction from the rest of you. I appreciate you having my back, Percival. But where I'm going, I don't think you can follow.
Most, but that group escaped with magic. They could gather forces against us. Let me go after them. Umbrasyl has been felled by the vestige bearers, my king. It won't be long before they come for us.
Nothing. It's just... we're so close to Pyra.
Is that where you're from?
No, I'm in Erishari. The Fire Ashari live there, guarding the rift to the Fire Plane. It was one of the last places my mom was seen alive, on her Aramente. No, you're right. It's fine. I didn't mean to... I'm gonna go get more wood.
No, don't go! The wind? It doesn't hurt you? Can it go with you? Shh, hide. Can you, please? The dragon part was so scary.
Every moment with her showed me a new way to be happy. I spent my whole life looking for pleasure. I never thought I'd find romance. She unlocked my soul. But then, as quickly as it started, the world got in the way. And all these years, I never got over Leia. Always holding on to hope that somehow, somewhere, our love could live forever.
Okay, so if we want those bad boys, we gotta fight through a bunch of regular-sized grogs, then somehow rip them off Jumbo Grog's arms. We should do some recon. Alright, how about you, Scanlan? You're pretty slippery when you want to be. Maybe you should take lead on this one.
Well, it would be the bravest thing I've ever seen you do. I will do my best.
I never knew your old herd made you this nervous. You don't have to tell me anything if you don't want to, but it might make you feel better.
Herd of Storms. It's done. Kevdak is done. You're free now. Sanror, it's been a while. Why the shackles? You were once like a brother to me. And I see you have the strength to do what your father could never do. Lead with honor. Which is why Zanror will now be known as Thunderlord of the Herd of Storms! Oh, nothing. Maybe kill a dragon. Care to join me? Show yourself, Kevdak! Your tithe is due! These scavengers still have use. You waste my time with scraps when you wear what I covet. See that you do. The Hope Devourer does not give you Western for free. I am displeased. I return in 3 days' time, Kevdak. If you do not bring me Thordak's gold, I take your arms as payment.
Good bear!
Did you find something, Trinket?
Oi, state your business. Marshals, my name's Rob and I require a sandwich. You're holding up the line. You want the marshals, go to the Platinum Sanctuary and find them yourself. Now good day. Oh, and the bear.
You'd be surprised. In fact, business is booming. Pun intended. Relax, it's only coffee. I think, you're the second person to buy black powder this week. Oh, sure, I remember her well, 'cause she had one hand. Kinda like me. I've learned from my mistakes. And don't blow yourself up! Bye!
Hail the new champion.
Travel safe, friends. Stay alive.
Actually, Kaylee here is part of my band. Dr. Dranzel's traveling troupe. At your service. But we've heard of you. Tales of Scanlan Shorthalt's magical music have traveled far and wide. People of Iman, Thordak demands capitulation. Submit to the Cinder King. Your monuments shall fall. Your civilization erased. Hear me, insects. You live out of mercy. Fight or flee and you forfeit that mercy. A new age is upon you. The rule of the Chroma Conclave.
Did you dispatch them? No, Oragal, keep to the plan. Plunder this land and bring me its spoils. Then you shall claim it for me. And once you have Umbrasil, hunt down those vermin. Show them the wrath of the Chroma Conclave.
Friends, in recent weeks, Tal'Dorei has been beset by evil, wearing the faces of monsters and men. I allowed strangers into our midst, entrusting them with power they never should have had. Vox Machina saved us from this threat. My weakness put the realm in jeopardy, but I vow never to allow that again. And so, with humility, I hereby renounce the throne and cede the government to the Council of Tal'Dorei. These wise patriots shall ensure.
Because we are the reason he escaped. Years ago, Kima and I battled Thordak with a group not unlike yours. But we were outmatched. In a desperate attempt, we got hold of an ancient artifact, the Soul Anchor, and decided to bind him to it. Like an arcane tether, it pulled Thordak into the fire plane, imprisoning him there forever. Or so we thought.
No freaking way! Keyleth! Allura saved us. When the tower fell, she whisked us away at the last second. Nearly shat my armor.
Plus, we gotta check on what happened to Singorn. The whole city just bugged out when the dragon showed up. Elves. Skittish bunch of bastards.
Yeah, the 3 toughest dragons. Thordak alone couldn't even be contained by an entire dimension.
It was very close. Just let me gaze into your brooding eyes before I shuffle off this mortal coil.
At least you healed my face. That's the most important part anyway. Well, second most important. Everyone, take whatever you need. Preferably discount items. Ah, screw it. Take it all. Go! In a matter of speaking, everyone, draw near! Grog, where did you get that curious blade? It radiates dark magic. Are you sure you know what it does? That's what worries me. Their alliance could mean the destruction of Taldore. This could be the end of civilization as we know it.
Get these refugees to shelter. Separate out the injured and see that they get medical attention. I am fully aware of our situation. But for now, concealing Whitestone is the only way to protect it.
Percy! My diplomats report the Dragon Umbrasil has taken up there. Most of the locals have fled, or
Those like my brother, and our friends. So to honor their sacrifice, dedication, and goddamn stubbornness, I raise a glass to Vox Machina.
You know of this dragon, Keeper Yenin?
Where you should be going is Vasselheim, the oldest, most defensible city in the world. If you're looking for armies, your best chance is there. Legends speak of forces hidden in Vasselheim. Make your appeal for help at the Platinum Sanctuary, but failing that, seek out help wherever you can. I know the tree. You merely need to visualize it. Big, but not too big. Pink buds. Oh, are they yellow? Her branches swaying in the breeze, a fabulous oak tree, maybe walnut.
The fool can become a god, served by champions armed with vestiges. But all he can think about is gold. Is it just me, or do these offerings keep getting smaller? Of course, everything pales compared to the might of a vestige. Remind me why you're simply not relieving him of his. He underestimates your power. With those gauntlets, you wouldn't have to grovel to Thordak any longer. You get power, and I get resources. Mind your manners. You needn't worry about your sleeping friends. They needed the rest. I come to you as an ally. To stop Thordak, you'll need more than those vestiges. You'll need help.
And why should we listen to you?
You can't even sense me, darling. I could have slain you all the moment you entered this chamber. Believe me when I say, I hate Thordak as much as you. Go on. Thordak is becoming irrational, insane. He is intent on stripping Taldore of its gold. But not to satisfy his greed. For another purpose. Uriel? No!
I am Earthbreaker Groom. Anyone entering the Storm Lord's Ring seeks something. You are no different.
Okay. Since you asked, we do need to fight these dragons.
The Storm Lord is not concerned with dragons. His interest is in warriors. But you are no warrior. Your mind is clouded with weakness.
Weak? Ha! You got the wrong guy.
The answers you seek are earned, not given, in the field of combat.
But you're like old.
Come now, strike me, and you will learn what you lack.
Well, hello there. I feel like I haven't met you yet.
Who, me?
But you! Ah, you have those faces. They're just so familiar. Where have I seen them before? Oh, that's right. You're famous. Eyes up, gang! Got ourselves a bounty.
Cashaw. But you can call me Cash. You're very close to me. Hey, Z, are you expecting annoying visitors?
Yes, and you're still sticking dead things in your hair. When's the last time we saw each other? Was it... Oh, I know. When you ditched us to poach my monster and steal the Take's reward.
You heard about our little prank?
Huh. You're not as charming as you think, Vexalia. You never were. No one sees her. Especially not someone who owes the Take. How much was it, Cash?
Oh, you needn't spin false tales of their exploits. The very idea of Vax'ildan and Vexalia standing up for the greater good is, well, rich.
You unbelievable prick.
This is a trying time for all of us. Have you any idea the burden your sudden arrival has caused my family?
We didn't come for a reunion.
And yet here you are, throwing my name around whenever it suits. Of course. It's the least I can do. For family.
I am Highbearer Vord. The Platinum Sanctuary will hear your business. The water reveals the truth. Grant us vision. You have our sympathies and our hospitality. But that is all. Let me correct you. Vasselheim's most potent weapon is not its artillery, young man. It is our isolation. This city has stood for millennia by keeping the affairs of Taldore outside. When peril arrives here, our walls stand ready. But until then, this peril is yours alone. Now, good day.
Yes, no. I heard what you said in there, and I know who you are. Listen, I serve the High Bearer, so I can't say much. But if you're slaying dragons, you need the Slayer's Take.
Interesting.
Absolutely not.
The Marshals are bound by politics, but there is someone at the Slayer's Take who can act independently. They'll want to hear from you. Ask to speak to their patron. And please, forget you ever met me.
Weapons are useless here. You're scared. I wonder, how do you hope to avenge a man when darkness makes you tremble like children?
Are you the patron?
How astute. Call me Osisa, chosen of the knowing mistress, and patron of the Slayer's Take. Yes, you hope to save Taldore, but you haven't the slightest idea what it will cost.
You have done what no other has before. Because of you, I feel pain. For you have wounded my heart.
You gotta be shitting me. That worked?
I never thought a mortal could possess the wisdom to understand, to channel such emotional depths. You must know true love in your life. Perhaps you need to stop looking for love and let love find you.
I'll be back, little flower. But until then, you need to know something. Listen to that, Keyleth. Do you hear it? Your power. Now, listen to that. Wind, fire, up, never pull back. Here. See? Flame cannot live without air, and we are air Ashari, are we not? We were made to pass through fire, only if you let it. You'll always be with me, and one day you'll be ready for your own journey. You only have to listen.
Keyleth, I need you to come with me. Normally, the lodestones keep the gateway sealed. But when the dragon destroyed them, the rift was torn open. Those beasts have been coming through in waves, while our fire tamers hold them back.
How do we close the rift?
By controlling the flames themselves. The two of us.
Dad, I don't know if
We're lucky you came. You've been on your Aramente. Your mastery of fire must be far beyond ours.
You would think?
The fire tamers need our magic to seal it.
Keyleth of the Air Ashari. From this day forward, you have the blessing of Pyra. Your water and earth trials await you on your Aramente. But go forth, knowing you have mastered fire.
Thank you, Flamespeaker.
And a word of warning on your journeys. Thordak escaped with aid from someone posing as one of our own. Be sure you trust those around you, and truly know their hearts.
Fenthras, however, this bow could earn his respect.
What would you ask in return?
Only what you long to give. We would be perfect together, dear, broken Vexalia. I can fix you, make you whole again, and all I need from you is your heart.
What a show! I usually hate the theatre, but that had it all. Drama, action, family shame.
I distinctly remember you saying we never see you again.
Yes, I did, and you won't, because you lot are going home.
How the fuck?
You have given me more entertainment in the last 2 dusks than I've had for millennia. So I figured you deserve something in return. This should take you back to Taldori.
We weren't expecting you. Your father will be down shortly. And somewhere around here is, Oh, right. You haven't met Valora yet. Our daughter. Your father will be pleased to see you.
Hi! I love your feather. The twins! But Father said you'd never come back. Why do you have to leave? You just got here. What does fuck you mean?
No, not necessarily. Come on, the medicine got rid of your corruption. We're cheering. But for your strength to come back, well, your body's gonna need a kickstart. Some significant stimulation.
I gotta stimulate myself? Okay.
Stop that hand! Back it up. We're talking about a boost. A jolt. Your muscles will awaken, poof, when they're properly aroused.
Are you one of them?
I'm about 4 feet too short to be one of them. Who are you people?
Just unlucky. Farmers, shopkeepers. When the dragon attacked, we all hunkered down and waited for it to pass. Wouldn't you know it? The day after he flies away, those fucking marauders show up.
Damn. How long?
A week. Maybe 2. We've been waiting for an opening to escape, but... How'd you wind up in this hell?
The Herd of Storms lives by the code. Survival through strength. Strength through power. If that power is challenged, the challenge must be answered. Even from my own son. He tells me there are some among you who would return to the wilds. I say to you, all are free to go, but questioning my leadership is something I cannot abide. If anyone here thinks they are fit to lead better than I, step forward, now. Are there none who would challenge the Thunderlord?
I finally stood up to the old man. Like you, I paid a price.
Do what you have to. Me? But what will you do? I've been itching for payback. Maybe it's time the Conclave feels the might of the Herd of Storms. Now the Dark One comes to town every couple of days to collect his tithe. Might be a good opportunity for a trap. My herd! I know we long to roam again, but we claim Westruun as our home for one more night. At dawn, we shall whet our blades against the hide of a dragon!
You are super fucked up. I know, right?
The call to arms! Sovereign, what do we do?
Help me! Thank you.
Oh, God.
Should be fixed by now.
Nice melons.
It's them. They fought the dragon. Ooh, read it again, Grandfather. So scary.
The threads of fate are not puppet strings. They connect life to destiny. You are fate-touched, able to see and bend the threads around you. Understand the wholeness of what you serve, champion. All the living share one experience. Death. Your mother, your sister, even you. We must safeguard that beautiful moment when the soul transitions to a new purpose.